Hello everyone, today we're going to go through and focus on how to breed up your very first raid army. We're going to start from the very beginning in this episode and kind of walk you through the next two episodes. So, we talked about this at the end of the last episode, but we wanted to go through a news takedown, first of all, Marcus and Phalaris, which is pretty easy, to be honest. There's not a huge power gap between Axel and Marcus, less than 10,000 health to be exact. Now, what we're going to do to breed the raid army, first of all, is we have an Anubis, and this Anubis has Demon God and Ferocious, which we actually bred down from a Griswold, who we found over on Sanctuary 1. Now, we're going to breed the Anubis here with Suzuku, who is a fire pal. I think I pronounced that right. This one's sadly a female, as is that one, so we've got to head to the desert. And they're going to go through and produce Yormantide. So that's going to be the first step, is getting our Yormantide here. And we have not been to the desert so far, so we're outside of just unlocking some fast travel points. So we're actually going to head over and fast travel to this location here. As you can see, there's actually an Alpha Pal version of the Suzuku here. So we're going to head here, and we're going to start exploring. And if we find any dungeons, we will also be doing those. That we can actually acquire more lotuses to boost our player stats through the medicine cabinet here. Alright, so this here is the desert, and it does get very, very hot here. So I have gone through, and I brought my fire-resistant armor with, and I do have an extra piece here for protection. This is way stronger than this, so if we go into a dungeon, I'll probably swap the gear just for defensive properties. But the heat ultimately can actually quickly send us back home. So we're going to try to avoid that. I am curious how much we do. Oh yeah, we're going to two-shot this guy. Very nice. And we use the Gigaspheres here. And then we've got plenty of spheres to actually capture these pals, whereas last time we did not. Okay, we've got ourselves a Rayhound. Very nice. That's the first time we've captured one of those. Oh, and there's another one, Robin Quiltera, in here who we do not have. Let's pull Ragnarok back. I should be able to probably two-shot these guys as well. Very nice. Okay, we can actually just stick with the Hypersphere here, and we'll do the same thing for this one here. I am using the same party that I used here for our boss fight with Axel and Orzerk, where I've got our Anubis, who's very powerful, and then I've got two Dumons supporting him, and then I've actually got Ragnarok for transportation, and then I've got a 2-star Godfin here to boost our attack as well, who does also have the Vanguard. Oh, it looks like there is some lore here. Very nice. So yeah, we're probably going to get a lot of experience while we're here, since we don't have 12 of a lot of these pals. Alright, and we just stumbled upon our very first red chest, and there is the pal that we're looking for as well. So we're going to go through and pop this open. Might have to lockpick it, and let's see what we get here. A medium pal soul and some gold. Overall, pretty good. I'll take any souls that we can get, because we'll definitely need those here to go through and take on the boss. Am I going to be able to land that shot? I am. Hopefully he'll come back closer, because he's level 40. I don't want to find him in the water. There we go. That should be good. I should be able to blast him here. I think once we get close enough, we'll do a bit more damage here. He's actually quite tanky in comparison to the other pals, though. And this is the very first... We need this pal for sure, and hopefully it is a male, because the other two we have back at the base are female. The Anubis here and the other Suzuku. He does a decent amount of damage, and... Okay, we did not capture him. One more time here. We'll try and use the hill to dodge his attacks to avoid any unnecessary damage. Okay, we have got it here, and hopefully it is a male. I'm not sure which... I don't think it tells us there. I think it told me when I went to go capture it. I didn't pay attention. Either way, we don't have 12 of them, so I will keep collecting them, because we'll need them either way for experience. Alright, and here is a Dinosum Lux, and I think we only have one of these. I think we managed to get one from freeing it in a dungeon here. So, not too hard. Should be able to capture that. And then there's some more Rayhound here as well. Go through and grab those. Oh, this guy got out, I think. Yeah, he did. Hey, no, no, no. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, and there's a Suzuku. We need one of those guys as well. Grab him, and then one more for this guy. Then get all the shots to the face. He got out again. This guy is stubborn. I'm kind of playing it a little risky here, fighting so many of them at once here. Okay, hopefully he'll come over here. And, okay, now some Lux got captured. That's perfect. And then the headshots are staggering this fella here. Okay, that did not stagger him. And it should be one more, and I should be able to capture him here. We'll go with the Ultra Sphere here. And that was a male, and we do need the male. Or no, that's a female. I lied. Okay, so we don't need females. We're just capturing this for experience. That's unfortunate. I thought it was a male. And there we go. Okay, perfect. And we're actually about to level up. See if we can get the Daisy here. Oh, no. Let's get one more shot off. There we go. Oh, I threw that way too high. Oh, no. Oh, I missed. My goodness. Okay, there we go. And then we'll get the Robin Quiltera here. We've got quite a few of the pals already. Yeah, we're leveling up quick. And here is another red chest. Very nice. Hopefully we capture that pal. Can I hit them from over here? It's probably too far. Yeah, it's too far to deal full damage here. We'll get one more off, and then hopefully I can land the sphere. We'll jump up here. Perfect. Now let's go for this red chest, and hopefully we get something good. Let's see here. That is not going to work. Go down here. And there we go. All right, what did we get? A handgun schematic. Not very great. Okay. Now we're going to keep heading this way. We've got so many pals, and we have barely touched the desert. The desert is a pretty large area overall here. All right, so I finally managed to find what we're looking for here. A male version of this pal here. And if we could capture this, we will head back to the base, because I am running low on spheres. We've got quite a few pals so far. I've got a full 12 of the Dazzy pal here. 12 Rayhound, and then I think 1 Dinosaur Lux, and quite a few. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we needed. Okay, Fine Furs is not a passive we necessarily want for a combat pal, but I am actually pretty happy here with that Fine, and I want the breeding to get going ASAP. We have barely we started here, and we simply just ventured around the corner here, and yeah, there was not too much more that we needed to do. Well, actually, I think we might almost have 12 of the Robin Quill Terra. Let me check. We might be close. Let me see here. We're going to see... Oh, no, actually, no. Oh, go back. Let me just check here. 10. If we capture 2 of these, we'll have enough, and then we won't have to capture any more Rayhound, Dazzy, or this, saving us quite a few of the spheres here. So we'll go for the capture on this one, the capture on this one, and then it doesn't hurt to grab a third one. And one more shot. Okay, so, yep, there we go. And level 49. Well, there's a chest right there. That would be silly not to grab that. And there is that. More medium pal souls. Yeah, we're going to start getting medium pal souls from the majority of the chests. Now, the fast travel station is just over at the city there. We have 12 Rayhound. We don't need those. I might have to hop off here. Yeah, I'm going to have to hop off, and we'll climb. And then what we'll do is we're going to just jump up like this. And our buddy's probably going to fight the pals down there. But we'll just use this. I could have used the grapple, too. Now, we'll summon him back up here, and I think usually on these high hills, there tends to be a chest. Yeah, there it is. There's usually 1 or 2 chests on like these high mountaintops here. So we want to grab those before we head back to the base. And this is a red chest. Oh, we'll let him, we'll let Anubis deal with them. Yeah, go get him, buddy. And I'm going to have to lockpick this. He should be able to kill all of them, to be honest. As long as we don't get attacked, we should be okay. So I think it should be... right there, okay. And a trading manual and a medium pal soul. I think he will, yeah, he's not even taking damage. He's just going to defeat all of them. And, oh, a supply drop. That would be massive. Let's head over to that. Oh, that hurt. That wasn't very kind. Let's not bite off more than we could chew here. Okay, we're going to shoot this guy as well. He's a female, but we don't have 12 of them. Wow, he does so much damage. Anubis is so strong. Let's head to the supply drop then. I was going to do more searching up there, but... this could be huge. This pal could be really powerful if it is pals or even people. But I want the stat boosting item here. And potentially the whatever the schematic is would be nice too. Okay, we've got 18k back at the base. They're level 23. They're actually pretty low level. We can deal with them without any problems here. So we're just going to hop on down. The desert's also a great place to get supply drops as they are pretty much like in every single section. We'll just send out Anubis. He can deal with them. And I'm going to loot the area here. Let's see, we got a level 1. And as you can see also, the item that we got, we're now going to be getting the larger tiers of the elixirs here. Sadly, that was work speed, so like probably the worst one that we possibly could have gotten. But that's okay. We still got one, which was nice. And then we're going to head over here. And I think, oh, we don't have 12 Dinosaur Locks. They're actually a lot more rare than the other pals are. So we'll try and capture this here as well. We have 1 Ultra Sphere left, and then we do have to head back because... we basically have no other spheres here. And 86. We're going to hope we catch that. If we don't, well, all we have is hyperspheres, so... okay, we got it. Very nice. Alright, now we are back at the base, and I do have Anubis and our Suzuki buddy queued up to actually start breeding some eggs. Now, what I didn't think about when I bred this Anubis is I never created a duplicate copy of him, meaning he's the only Anubis with Demon God and Ferocious, so... heading back into the desert, I'm not going to have my strongest combat pal with me. So I will need to be a little bit more careful since he's going to be stuck here at the base breeding. If we do get another a Yormantide here with the passives, then we will come back, though, and actually grab him. Yormantide's also going to be a large egg, meaning it's going to take a long time to hatch. So I'm trying to go through and work on more of these research stations. while these are working here to increase both the expedition rewards, and then we're also going to increase the breeding capacities and time here as well. But for the time being, while they're doing this, I'm actually going to queue up another expedition, and then we're going to head back to the desert. Alright, now we have arrived back here at the desert, so I think we're primarily just going to be looking for a chest, as I do have 12 of most of the pals here. I'll be looking for chests, any form of rubble piles, and then of course the dungeons as well. We definitely want to run the dungeons ASAP. Let's go through and get these skill fruit here as well. It would not hurt. He is glitching out. There we are. And then I think I saw one more thing over here. Usually there's another chest. Yeah, there's a chest right here. And then we do not have 12 of the Dinosaur Lux. We'll definitely capture that as well. Let's go through and do that. If he wants to hit it, do I have my ring on? I do have the ring on, so we could put him away and then just deal with him. I crafted up quite a few of the spheres as well, so we should be able to just catch him. Yeah, there we are. Perfect. And let's see if it goes in. 93. Okay, very good. Alright, now I just brought you back here because this is a pretty unique location. So there's a skill fruit tree on top of a mountain located in the desert, located right here, just above where the city is at. Let's go through and mark this, and we're going to mark this here with something that just indicates a resource, this star. And this location is pretty important, as this location actually has access to Night Star Sand. Now, Night Star Sand will only be visible at night, but it can be collected during the day. Let's go through and kill these Rayhound here real fast, and then I'll demonstrate to you how we can find it. And this location has it, and you can set it up to be a base, and they will auto-gather it for you. However, I do already have 3 bases, so I can't actually do that. So we're just going to take these guys out here. He should kill him. Okay, perfect. So yeah, if you see this here, if we head down the hill, I can't actually see it, so we're just going to walk around here and see if we can find it. But you'll be able to grab it during the day, even though you can't see it. There it is. You can see where it says Night Star Sand. I mean, that's our first Night Star Sand. Usually in this area, I think there's like 6 or 7 piles. So I'm not going to wait around and try and just like grab each one while it's day. That would be, oh, one right there too. That would just be madness. That'd be crazy. So what we're going to do is I've made a mark of this on my map. So when it's nighttime, we're going to come back to this area and we know for sure there's Night Star Sand there, and we're just going to farm it up. Yeah, so we're going to head down, I think lower, because we'll be able to have a better chance of finding the dungeons the lower we get, kind of in this little rocky terrain. A lot of them are down here. There actually might be, oh, there's a mine shaft right there. That's probably where the Dinosaur Lux is located, so we're not going to go in there, but it is good to know it's right there. Oh, and there's a dungeon right here, our very first desert dungeon. Okay. Awesome. I think you know what we're going to do. We might actually make a note of this on the map so I don't forget. Because I'm not super familiar with the desert dungeons. Let's just call this like a cave. And then let's head on in. Oh my goodness. Wow. This place looks so cool. The desert dungeons never used to look like this. This is another one of the kind of revamped dungeons. It's like a hidden oasis almost. That's really cool. You know what? Let's, hold on. We're probably, yeah, let's put our armor on. I don't think it'll be hot in here. I actually am kind of tempted to grab the sulfur, because that will actually solve the gunpowder problem for a little while. Yeah, I think I'm going to go through and do that, as long as I have the pick with me. I do. Let's get rid of the butcher here. I'm going to go through and gather these two, and then we're going to explore the rest of the dungeon. Alright, so we got that sulfur gathered up, and then here is Pyron Noct, who we do not actually have. So I do want to capture both of these. I don't want to kill them. Hopefully Ragnarok does not take them out here. I might actually put him away while I try and capture the first one here. And then that should be a good one. And let's see if I get a headshot to stop his charge. No, his charge cannot be interrupted. That's good to know. Hopefully the other one stays in this sphere, so I don't have one in front and one in back. And we did capture him. Okay, yep. Fragrant Foliage and Nimble. And we got that one there as well. Okay, well there's a chest up here. Oh, it says we did actually already have one. I must have gotten one in a random egg. I did not realize that. Dumond Chowder and a medium pal soul. What? Oh my goodness. Is that an alpha beacon? This is insane looking. What the heck? This is so cool. Oh, I love being able to rediscover all this stuff. I haven't, like I said, done some of the older dungeons in a little while here. Let's just shoot this guy. We don't have Anubis, sadly, but I think we'll be just fine. Should be able to take him out relatively quickly. Is this thing going up? It is. It's going up extremely slow, though. Like, dreadfully slow. I think we can grab the stuff up here without him interrupting us here. There we go. Very nice. Yay! And then there's more of the skill fruits. We have no stuff. Okay, let me go through and I'm gonna try and capture this guy and then get my inventory all organized here. All right, so we managed to capture the beacon here, and I got to the next room, got a chest, and the chest gave me a treasure map here. So we're gonna go through. You can use up to 10 at a time. I don't know where this one's located here, and this one's in the desert actually. So we'll probably go get that one eventually here. But I noticed after I got this, I left the room and it spawned another alpha. So I don't know if these desert dungeons actually have like multiple alphas, because it just respawned it after I defeated it, which is really strange here. And then this room leads to the boss area. So yeah, there was definitely like a midway alpha, and then there's a final alpha, which is kind of strange. I'm not used to that. That's cool though. We should be able to beat the Fire-Licked Furball Wixen. Should not be too challenging here. I don't think we have 12 Wixen either, so we'll go through and try and capture this. And we shouldn't have too many problems here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll wait maybe 1 or 2 more chances. We'll pull Ragnarok back, that way he doesn't kill him on accident. And I think 1 more shot, or maybe 1 more. There we go, we'll go for the headshot. 65, oh, Lotus, we need that. And 84, okay, let's grab that and that. And what did it drop? Flame Organs and Precious Pelt. The pelt will sell for money. We'll get rid of the course ammo for now, and then we've got 2 more chests to open up. Overall, I am like really happy with this dungeon. It was a really cool looking dungeon for sure. In regards of loot, it's kind of not great. The pump action shotgun schematic level 1, okay. And an nature tech menu. You know what? Actually, we have the treasure map, so the treasure map could actually be good. We don't know yet. Let me get the stuff organized though, but then we will actually head on over to the next area here. Alright, now it is actually dark outside, meaning we're going to head straight back to that area that I just told you about, the one here with the star. And the Night Star stand should be visible here for us to be able to grab. And then I'm going to head back to the base because I've actually got a full inventory before we do any more exploring, because I won't be able to carry anything. As you can see here, it is just constant inventory management. And I can't, yeah, I don't even know what that is. What is on the ground here? I do Munch Outer and recovery meds. And we're cold, so we have to stick close to Ragnarok here. But the items, or the tree, should be just up over here. Oh, by the way, Lovander is a really weird pal. So they are the only non-dark pal who will stay awake at night without having Nocturnal. So they are normal type, but we will see them here at nighttime in the desert, because for whatever reason they show up at night. And yeah, no other non-dark pal is like that. So they are pretty unique in that aspect. Now the tree should be just over here. Let me see here. And here is the hill, and there is the tree. So we should be able to see it right here. You can see all the little yellow dots. We picked up a couple earlier, so some of them are missing. But we could actually walk along and pick them up here. Got +1. 2. Now, do I have any pals with me? I don't think Ragnarok has Gathering. He does not have Gathering. And he has... nope. Yeah, so we're just going to pick them up all by ourselves, and then we'll head on back to the base here. It's not going to be a lot, but it'll definitely be a nice start for a little bit later on. Okay, that's all of it here for the time being. So we're going to, I'm going to head back over to the city here, and we'll head back to base. Alright, now we are back at the base, and there's already 5 eggs that have been laid here, which is pretty exciting. So we're going to go through and get them in here. Obviously, again, being the large eggs, they are going to take a very long time to go through and hatch. That's an electric egg that we picked up there while we're in the desert here. Yeah, there's quite a few there. We'll just leave them be for the time being, and we'll head on back out. Alright, now we are back to the desert here, and again, we're going to be looking for any chests. Oh, there's one over here too. I already unlocked one, which was not very great, but we'll try this one here. Hopefully, okay, just to the left or to the right? Definitely to the right. And that should be the magic one there. And some medium pal souls. Well, there's a couple of beacon, which we don't have 12 of yet. Let me just grab the chest here, and then, I don't know if they're aggressive. Well, I mean, I know our guy will be aggressive here. Oh, he missed. Okay. Oh, they're getting shot at already. That's not good. I think he's going to get killed. Yeah, those guys actually might hurt me as well. And that beacon, we might leave that beacon, to be honest. Hey, can you fall down? There we go. I'm going to lure him away from all the guys with the guns, because they will stagger Ragnarok. Yeah, I think that one's probably dead. We'll leave that one alone. Oh my god! There he is! I didn't see him. He scared me. Okay. Yeah, he was like right there in my face, so we're going to grab this chest because we can. And then we are going to head on over to this area here, to this new sanctuary location. Alright, and we have discovered number 3 wildlife sanctuary. Got a bunch of experience just for discovering here, and level 45, yikes. Yeah, I don't think we're going to just go pick a fight with anything and everything. Ooh, Fanglope though. Is that a non-alpha variant? It is. I kind of want to fight with that one, but I don't know. We'll just leave him be. I don't have 12 yet. I think we'll just breed the ones up back at the base here, and then we'll butcher them. But that's good to know. This guy's going to want to fight, and there's a chest right there. I kind of want the chest. I'm going to let Ragnarok fight him, and I'm going to go for the chest. Hopefully, okay, never mind. We're fine. We're just going to grab him and go. And then, what is that? Is that a flower? Yeah, the flower's like beneath the ground here. Alright, and we'll keep an eye out. Oh, there's Phalaris. Phalaris is actually basically just a better version of Ragnarok. And there's Orzurk. I want both these pals. This is very dangerous. Very dangerous. We're going to do it. We're going to throw him out, and I want this Phalaris. If we can get Phalaris, it's a better version of Ragnarok. Don't hit everybody. Don't hit everybody. Yep, we're just going to dodge that. Try and keep the fight between him and me. If he hits me, it's going to do a lot of damage. We should be okay. I just need to make sure Orzurk doesn't join the fight, or we will immediately die. Because Orzurk will stun us here. Okay, that's it. I'm going to get down here, so I can not have my back to Orzurk. And we're just going to try and capture him. I don't think I have... All I have is Hypersphere, so we're going to have to probably be here for a little while. Okay, so Orzurk just spotted me, and I do not want to fight 2 of them. Oh, I'm swimming. That is not good. We need to get somewhere where I can stand. Okay, we're back up top, which is fine. As long as there's no... Yeah, as long as we can stay up here. I don't think Fanglope wants to fight. I think Fanglope is chill. Orzurk is not chill. Okay, here we go. There we are. We'll hit that and try and dodge his moves. Okay, we're in. We need one more spin. Very nice. We just got Phalaris. One of the... he's technically, I think, the very best flying travel mount prior to obtaining Jet Dragon. And then, of course, you do have Xenolord, who is one of like the super late game raids, but Phalaris is probably the best flying mount. That'll allow us to get Phalaris Aqua, who is technically even a better watering pal for the base, better than Yormantide, so I am pretty happy with that. That's actually a really good find here. Okay, I think that's all we're going to do for now. I kind of scouted out, we got all the chests, so we're going to head back over to the desert here, and we're going to go to this fast travel point and continue exploring the northern section of the desert here. Alright, I used that fast travel point to head back to the base here, because I actually want to unlock the Phalaris saddle, and we're going to go through and get it, because Phalaris should be much faster than Ragnarok. Sadly, Ragnarok does have muscle head, so we will be losing a little bit of power, but Phalaris will just be much faster. I don't think we have any of these Serpent Terra yet, so let's try and capture these guys. I also stocked up on some more spheres. I sent out another expedition here, so we got more of the higher tier spheres. We should be able to capture all 3 of these without too much problems. Grab this one, and then the same thing goes for this one here. Again, all of the experience here. And one's good, and the other should be good here as well. But yeah, Phalaris is just way faster than Ragnarok, so it should make exploring this desert a lot less tedious here. Oh, and there's a red chest. Let's grab that. Let's see if we can crack this open. I don't think it is this direction. Oh wait, it was that direction. I think we need to go all the way down, and that should be good. Oh wait, maybe we went too far. Maybe it's just somewhere right there in the middle. Perfect. We got ourselves a cold resistant metal armor schematic. Okay. Nothing super great. Alright, and here is 2 of the legendary pals. Both Necromist and Palladius. We are not going to fight them because they would basically one-shot us. So we are going to not do that. Did he aggro onto me? I sure hope not. Yeah, we're going to leave them alone. I do not want to fight them right now. That would be a bad, bad decision. But we've been doing pretty good. We've actually got, I think, 9 of these guys. So it's sad that they spawned in a group of 2 and not 3 right here, because we are super close to having all of them. We'll go through and use the Hypersphere, and then I think we should be able to get this guy here as well. Very nice. Okay. And we are approaching level 50. We're 49.5, so I'm pretty happy with that. What I want to do is I want to head over here. And I want to head up to... Oh yeah, that's 11. Oh, there's 2 more beacon. We actually don't have 12 beacon. Oh, but you know what? The beacons need the higher tier sphere, and I've only got 2 or 3 of them left. So I'm going to hold on to those, and we're not going to capture those beacon. But I want to head over here, not to fight that guy. I want to wait to do any major fights until we get Anubis back, just because Phalaris is not as strong as Ragnarok was, and I want to find some dungeons. I do see some lights right there, so that could actually be a dungeon. I don't know if it's open or closed, but let's scope it out. I want to go through and find out here. And then there's another island that we could head to that we have not been to yet as well. That ice island there in the background. It looks like this dungeon is blocked off, sadly. And then, oh yeah, this is the same dungeon. That's the dungeon we actually did earlier. And then that there is going to be the Dinosaur Lux. So we've fully uncovered this section. Let's head all the way over to the left here. That way we can actually see the full portion. Oh, there's one more Serpentera. The full portion of this desert. And then we'll head over to this little ice area here. Alright, so this is going to be the Isle of the Glacial Core. And we are cold. We are very cold, even with Ragnarok or Phalaris here. So we're just going to take the fast travel point and we'll just head back to the desert here. But we do have another fast travel here. These are level 50 plus pals. So very scary. Thankfully, they're all passive. Otherwise, we might be in a bit of a trouble here. So let's just grab this. And we're going to head to this area here. How we can fast travel up to the southern portion of the desert. Alright, now while we're down here, this is kind of the southern area here. We're going to head to the little island right here with this giant statue. This is actually going to be the arena. We won't probably talk about this until much, much later in the progression guide. But I just want to get the fast travel point here, kind of show you that it is here. We will be coming back to this later. There's quite a few challenges and rewards you could get with this. So it is just good to know that it is here. And we are almost there at the fast travel point. And there is the experience, a pretty nice hefty amount here. If we could just get off land. He apparently cannot cross the beach. And there we are. So now we're just going to head basically up into this area here. I think we have fully uncovered this area. Now what I want to do before it becomes daytime, hopefully, is try to get to this main center area here, or this side here, because you could just see the dungeons a lot easier when it's nighttime because of the lights. That looks, yeah, like right here, you can see the lights. So that there's a dungeon. I don't know if it's open, but we're going to head on over to it and hope that it is. Because I would like to run another one here. The first one went really well and got quite a bit of things from it. Okay, there we go. Here is another dungeon. So we're going to head on in here. Alright, so we are greeted with a similar look as what we got with the first one. Not the exact same look, but we do have 2 Pyro Knuckle like we did in the first one. A little bit less Oasis, more kind of cavern look here. Oh, I did stalk him there with this charge. And should try and be able to capture this guy. I don't know if we have any of the, or 12 of the Elite Buck. We only have 5, so we'll try and capture him as well. Okay, we got both of those, very nice. So let's head on over here. I am curious if there is a chest up here. Probably could have just crawled onto this one instead. I do not see one. So let's head on over to the Leaspunk Ignis. We should be able to capture all these guys here as well. And what is this? Oh, we do not have this. But we actually skipped over this pal at the volcano because it was really challenging. Oh, that's not good. We need Phalaris now. Yeah, we need Phalaris ASAP. That's going to hurt. Thank you, Phalaris. One more hit, please, buddy, because I can't kill him with my ring. Alright, he's dead. Cool. Yeah, those guys are scary. Their flamethrowers will quickly end you. But this is Blaze Howl Knock. We did not grab one when we went to the volcano because we went there at a little kind of lower level. So let's try and capture him. This is a new pal for us. He looks really cool, that's for sure. His usefulness not as useful as someone like the other pal. We're trying to get Yormtide Ignis, who will just be a better pal in general. But yeah, we'll go for the capture here, or try anyway. We've got quite a few routes we can actually head to as well. Let's go with the better sphere. Oh wow, that would have, yeah, that did a lot of damage. That should be good though. 93, perfect. So let's get back on Phalaris. I cannot wait to get a Fanglope. That'll make navigating these dungeons far faster. I'm going to run while he uses that. Oh wow, okay. I guess oh wow was my catchphrase now. Okay, so we should be good. Is this guy sleeping? Oh, he's not sleeping. So if he's sleeping, we're going to have to get a lot of damage done on this guy. Our bow is still, our level 2 compound bow is still really useful. It's, I mean, we're able to like 2, 3, 4 shot most of these spells, so I'm definitely glad we found that and went looking for it. Alright, that is everything. There is one chest right here. Let's go through and grab that. Okay, so apparently Phalaris can fit through here. It just like bugs and glitches, and I don't like that, so I'll probably still just dismount him for the sake of dismounting him. Oh, there's, yeah, like you could go through here. Technically, it'll let me go through. It just looks really weird. Not a big fan of that. We're going to avoid them if I can. Oh, there's a lot of them, isn't there? Yeah, I don't want to fight these guys. We're going to go to the back room here. I'm not seeing anything else. This is the final path. I think this should lead to the boss. So this should be, I'm assuming, the boss room and another Blaze Hell Knock. Okay. Well, there was a lot of Blaze Hell Knock. This is the Blaze Hell Knock dungeon, apparently. Oh, my shield's almost gone now. I need to be kind of careful. And let's throw him in here before I get caught on fire. I think he was down. He's not at 1 HP yet. We'll have to shoot him again if he gets back out. Okay, there we go. So, oh, he got Muscle Head. That's very nice. Let's go grab these final chests. They are both purple chests. Honestly, I think we got a lot better gear in the other dungeon here. Let's see. A life pendant. Oh, a life pendant +1. So that means it's actually level 2. Yeah, right here. Every accessory you have is level 1, so that's exciting. And a refined metal armor schematic. That, what are we currently using? Pal metal. Okay, yeah, ours is going to be better. My bow is broken, so either way we do need to actually head back to the base. Okay, so I just got out of the dungeon here, and I was about to head back to the base to a fast travel location, and then I realized we are on the same side as the treasure map. We're actually just a couple hundred meters away, so I want to grab that before we head back to the base. I'm just going to avoid any fights, just because my bow obviously is going to do much less damage being damaged here. Wait, and have we been to that island? Oh, you know what? We're going to have to head over to that island. There is a very, very important pal at that island that we need. Okay, and here is the treasure map and another red chest. Let's hope for something good. A tropical outfit schematic. That isn't just good. That is wonderful. I'm so happy we got that. I'm being facetious. That is not great. We got trolled. But this here is the Oasis Isle. Now, I am pretty happy we found this. What I want to do is, let me just get the fast travel point, and then I'm going to just take it. This right here, we're looking for this guy. I'm going to mispronounce it. Let me just figure this out. It's it's like Aloha. Braloha. Yes, it's Braloha. We want this guy. This guy is level 4 and planting. I think he's got 2 level 4s because I think the other one's mining. But on top of that, when he's in our base, he's going to reduce the breeding time for every pair of pals that's breeding. And the more you condense him, the more you reduce the total time. I've actually made a whole video on that before. I'll link that in the description. But we absolutely need this guy. So we need to go through and get some spheres because this is going to expedite the breeding process and just make it way, way faster. All right, so we are back at the base here. I've got everything all repaired up. And then on top of that, I did also go through and I crafted a bunch of cement here. And we're using this cement to craft the legendary spheres. So Splatterina is crafting the legendary spheres for us because that should make it a lot easier to be able to capture that Braloha. Because I want to get him into the base ASAP. He's going to replace our planting pal here because he's going to be planting and then he will go through and mine in his free time. And then, of course, he'll just passively help our breeding here as well. And we definitely need that. Now, so it's going to be a little while till those spheres are crafted. And then we do just have about, I think, roughly 3 minutes left for 4 of these or 5 of these eggs. So I'm going to go through and kind of just hang out and wait for all of these eggs to be available. Alright, so a couple of eggs are ready to hatch. Let's go through and check out what we got. They're sleeping, so they're not making any more. Demon God. Okay, well, we want Demon God though, and we want both of the passives to get passed on here. And let's see here. We've got Demon God and Mercy hit again. Now, what we're looking for, well, these are what we want, but without conceded, because we're going to lose defense, and we don't want to lose defense. So at this point, we actually don't have a great one. So I'm going to have them continue. You know what, actually, though? This Yormantide right here, this one that has the Artisan on it, this may not be bad. This is 60% more for the base. This is going to be way better than what we have watering-wise. Because I think we currently, what do we have for watering? We currently have, yeah, we got this pal. So overall, you know what? Let's swap that out. That's actually a win. It basically swapped out the combat passives. And it does still have attack, which is fine because we do still get rated. But I think that's a win. Let's go through and put him here in place of that. That is going to be a huge difference for watering, especially for things like trying to get our mill to run or anything else over here, like our Paldium, that'll be a massive win for us. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. We do have more eggs to hatch, but for the time being, let's actually head over to try and get Broloha here. There is a group of 3 of them. I think I want Phalaris to kill a couple of them. Let's, yeah, that's a lot to deal with. They actually deal a lot of damage. There we go. Perfect. That's what I needed. Shoot, he's on fire. Let's go, let's wait. I don't know if that's going to hit us. I don't think so. I need his fire to fade away. There we go. Let's go for the 1% shot here. Did Phalaris kill both of them? No, the other one's still sleeping. Yeah, he's sleeping. Okay, we've got our first one here. I'm gonna go for the headshot on this guy. We should be okay to just do this one by ourselves, I hope. As long as I don't take too much damage. He's just got a weird head. It's like super huge. And kind of awkward, skinny. Okay, why do you not want to get captured, friend? Okay, there's 2 down. Alright, now there's 2 more here. I don't want Phalaris to kill them, but I feel like that move just does so much damage. Yeah, it does. He only hit the 1, so if the other one is an aggro, I might be okay. I'm kind of worried, though, because if they both face me, I'm, like, going to take a lot of damage. Okay, 1 more shot. Oh, he died to the flame. That's so sad. Well, let's have Phalaris help us, at least. Oh, that was my whole shield. That was a lot of damage. Come on, Phalaris. Help me out, friend. If he hits me, I have no shield, so it's going to do a lot of damage. I don't want him to... oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, I think he is aiming for the Phalaris, and Phalaris is not there. I need this flame to go away. I want the flame to go away before I throw a sphere out, or before I shoot him one more time. Okay, there we go. The flame technically makes it easier to catch them. The problem with the flame is that unlike ice or being paralyzed, the flame can kill them if you get them to 1 health and you don't capture them. And, okay, that's the 3rd one there. We just need 2 more. Okay, if we get these 2, we're set. This is, like, very scary. Okay, yeah, 100% on that one. Who's got 1 left here? I haven't seen too many great passives, but overall, just having them in the base will be very helpful. Very nice. Okay, we have 5. Now, the reason I want 5 is to condense him. Having more than 1 in your base does not actually provide any additional buff. Their passive bonus to breeding does not stack, so you just want to get 1 and then condense it here. But we got what we came for, so we're going to head on back to the base. I think we've got a couple more eggs that might be ready to go through and hatch. Alright, and we do have a couple more eggs ready to hatch. Let's go through and hatch this one here first, and that's going to be just fine furs. We don't need that. And we'll go for this one here. Ferocious, Demon God, Fine Furs, Dragon Killer. That right there is actually a win. So let's head on over here. So as you can see, here's our new setup. We've got the Yormantide, and then we've got our Broloha here. And they're both level 4. So as you can see, this guy, he's got level 4 on quite a few different skills. He's got on planting and gathering and level 2 in mining. So he is just an absolute workhorse here for the base. So I am pretty happy with that. And I think at this point, this is probably a great place to go through and wrap up. As we went through and we started with Anubis, we've got now a Combat Yormantide, which we could go through and use, I think, for the boss fight in the next video. We've got a Yormantide for the base, a Broloha for the base, so multiple level 4 pals for the base, and we discovered most of the desert already. Unlocked this area here and this area. And yeah, I am pretty happy with this. So hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to see more. I will see you all later.